Hey, what's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Imagine a world where your transactions are faster, cheaper, and more secure than ever before. Today, we're diving into a crypto saga that could redefine how we think about money. Are you ready to step into the future? The crypto landscape is vast, but it's cluttered with inefficiencies and regulatory uncertainties. Enter Ripple with a strategic partnership in Portugal's burgeoning crypto ecosystem. This isn't just about expanding XRP reach. It's about solving the real-world problem of cross-border payments. Portugal has been a quiet giant in Europe's crypto scene, and Ripple's move here could be the key to unlocking a new era of financial freedom. But that's not all. The Web3 world has been whispering about DePIN, a decentralized physical infrastructure network. And now there's a campaign to bring it from the fringes to the mainstream, promising to integrate our digital and physical lives in ways we've only dreamed of. But here's the deal. These developments are moving fast. XRP's integration into Portugal's financial system could be the green light for the global shift. And with DePIN, if you're not on board now, you might miss the wave that could transform how we interact with everything from our homes to our cars. This isn't a trend, it's a revolution, and it's happening right now. So one of the headlines we're going to be covering is XRP in focus as Ripple targets Portugal's crypto ecosystem in the latest partnership. And Web3 focus campaign aims to catapult DePIN into mainstream. And if you're not familiar with DePIN, we'll dive into this deeper, but DePIN uses blockchain to power and incentivize community-owned real-world infrastructure. Plus, we'll be jumping over to X to find out all the breaking news that's happening in the crypto world today. And we'll also be jumping into the charts for XRP. It is still holding strong at this really interesting support level here at the $2.32 level. Our short-term momentum has bottomed out to zero and just been riding there for days now. Our bullish-bearish momentum indicator has flipped bearish. However, it is starting to loop to the upside. We'll dig deeper on different timeframes for the charts at the end. And of course, stick with me till the end of this video. After the charts, we're going to be giving you an exclusive sneak peek into our crypto community, Altcoin Pro. This isn't just another forum. It's where the future of crypto is being shaped daily with insights from experts and investment opportunities you won't find anywhere else. And if you're like most people, you don't have the opportunity to spend hours a day in the crypto news like we do here on this channel, and we bring it to you in a condensed manner. So if that's what you're looking for, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you're feeling bullish about this current bull run, let me know by commenting 777 down below. And let's dive into the overall health of the crypto market. First off, this is coinmarketcap.com. And as we can see right now, the market cap currently sitting at $3.18 trillion. It is up 2.94% today. The market cap did bottom out for us on February 2nd, all the way down below, just a tiny bit below $3 trillion at 2.99. Then had a rally, but has been consolidating ever since. Volume has creeped up today, $110 billion. Fear and greed index coming in at a 35. Yesterday was also a 35. Last week a 39, and last month averaged out to be 43. We haven't seen high levels of fear and greed since November 22nd when it topped out at 87. Has been on a slow decline ever since. Fear and greed has been taking a blow, and so has altcoin season index, currently sitting at a 35. Yesterday was a 35. Last week was a 41. Last month a 45. We haven't seen good numbers for altcoin season index since December 3rd. Ever since then, we've been on a slow roll trajectory to the downside. However, it looks like we may have found a bottom. We're starting to move. And Bitcoin dominance still holding strong at that 60 level. It is up 4.26 in the last 24 hours. Top 5 trending coins according to CoinMarketCap: ISSOU number 1, BTC number 2, Ethereum number 3, Solana number 4, and XRP number 5. Looking at the top 5 coins by market cap, unfortunately, XRP has fallen out of the 3rd spot, overtaken by Ethereum only by $2 billion, but unfortunately, it did fall. Bitcoin sitting at number 1 at $97,000. Ethereum number 2 at $2,600. Tether sitting at $1. XRP coming in today at $2.42. And Solana sitting at $200. Checking in with our top headlines over on X.com. Breaking: SBI Holdings just announced XRP rewards for shareholders. Hold at least 100 shares by March 31st, 2025 and get free XRP. Hold 1,000 shares for over a year, you get 8,000 yen worth of XRP. Is this the start of shareholder crypto incentives going to mainstream? Sounds like Japan is getting serious with XRP. And as we can see here from FX Leaders, Japanese financial firm rewards shareholders with XRP. SBI Holdings rewards its investors XRP when it announced its shareholder benefits program. And I wanted to share with you, I know there's a lot of battle and debate going on versus XRP and XLM. XLM made a really harsh post towards XRP. And if you're not familiar with what happened, Build on Stellar tweeted out, imagine spending more on lawyers than developers and calling it progress. And that really sparked an uproar with the XRP community. But let's take a look at some facts. Why did Jed McCaleb leave Ripple to start Stellar? Well, David Schwartz let us know, saying Jed had a long string of bad ideas that the Ripple's board of directors refused to implement, so Jed started Stellar based on those ideas. Jed wanted Ripple to do a Facebook giveaway. Ripple would not do that, so that was one of the first things that Stellar did. The giveaway was generally considered a disaster. As it became clear that each of his rejected ideas were bad, Stellar pivoted to become a clone of Ripple. Jed tried to dump his XRP quickly, and Ripple acted to stop him through a series of lawsuits. Thanks to Ripple's refusal, Jed's XRP will probably be worth more than $1 billion. He will probably be the only person to become a self-made billionaire despite his best efforts. When companies solicit investors, those investors get stock with voting rights. Some of them get seats on the board of directors, and you bring on smart people to help you make good decisions. Heck, Jed brought in Chris to be CEO. Jed's reaction to not getting his way on these issues was to publicly say bad things about the company and start a competitor. In my opinion, unless you think that the company is doing something illegal or severely immoral, betraying your investors and employees that way is unconscionable. Note that this is not a comment on what Stellar is doing now or their likelihood of success. It's just about why Jed McCaleb started Stellar. It was there, but I cannot claim to be unbiased. This is just the parts about which I am relatively certain. There are things that I suspect that are even worse. And again, that comes from David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple. And this was back in 2018. But on a positive note, more big news. JP Morgan says SEC is very close to approving the XRP ETFs and believes that these ETFs will bring in $8 billion in net inflows, which translates to a market cap increase of $200 billion for XRP, which, as we talked about in yesterday's video, could XRP become the number 2 coin by market cap, overtaking Ethereum? With these numbers coming in, there is definitely a high likelihood. XRP's price would increase by 150% and reach $6 per token. At that point, it would qualify for the U.S. Strategic Crypto Reserve. JP Morgan supports the spot ETF XRP Ripple. The price of the crypto aims at $8, and we know that it's about $7.50 where XRP would overtake Ethereum at current market caps. Obviously, if all this money starts flowing into the crypto world, Ethereum will also go up with its market cap. But $8 as of right now would put XRP as the number 2 crypto by market cap, period. And breaking news, bullish for Bitcoin. State of Florida to buy up to $1.5 billion in Bitcoin if the bill is passed. No one is bullish enough. So SB 550 invests in public funds in Bitcoin. And speaking of Bitcoin, this was a major piece of news that came out. There's only 140,000 Bitcoin left on the OTC markets. And if you're not familiar, OTC is the backdoor cigar smoky rooms where money is traded behind the scenes, not on Coinbase, not on crypto.com. Over-the-counter trades, OTC is person to person, like you and your buddy hanging out. And you're like, hey, I want to sell some Bitcoin. And your friend's like, oh, okay, I've got $100 million. I would like to buy it. And you're like, okay, cool. And then you just trade it and no one knows. You just simply make an exchange behind the scenes or over the counter. If MicroStrategy makes 3 more purchases at the size they've been buying, all the OTC BTC is depleted. If the ETFs accumulate as much as they did in January, OTC BTC is depleted. If the US and 15 states begin to buy Bitcoin, you get the idea. There's almost no Bitcoin left for institutions. So this is huge. Sooner or later, when OTC supply dries up, market makers will only have 2 options: create FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, and shake out the weak hands to buy Bitcoin cheaply, or trigger a FOMO rally and buy directly from exchanges. Yes, this scenario brings us easily to $150,000 per Bitcoin. So for you as well, you understand where we are in the bull right now. Are we at the start of a new bull market, or are we in the massive bull market right now? The answer is clear. Many indicators confirm it, but one indicator has a 100% precision rate: BTC movements on the OTC. And in technology-related news, just in, Elon Musk-led group offers $97.4 billion to buy nonprofit controlling OpenAI Wall Street Journal reports. Now, as we know, Sam Altman is currently the head, basically the owner of the nonprofit OpenAI, but he wants to take it to a for-profit company, and Elon is really pissed off about that. So he has put a group together to buy it from Sam Altman. But we know Sam Altman, he has some sort of a God complex, and he really loves money. So I highly doubt that this goes through, as ChatGPT and OpenAI continue to be a leader in AI. Breaking CoinShares files XRP ETF with NASDAQ. And here's another state. North Carolina introduces bill to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Also breaking today, Trust Wallet now supports XRP Ledger, allowing users to store, send, and receive XRP and XRPL tokens. Trust Wallet making a big move. And just in, Tesla reports increasing its Bitcoin holdings to now 11,509 Bitcoin on its balance sheet. And speaking of Michael Saylor making buys, today he did buy another, well, probably over the weekend, the last couple of days, but he bought another 7,633 Bitcoin worth $472 million over the counter. And just in, Ripple partners with Unicambio to offer cross-border payments between Portugal and Brazil. And we have talked about XRP overtaking Ethereum multiple times now on the channel, and obviously specifically today. But check this out. XRP will run over Bitcoin this bull run, and we will all witness that. I'm serious about it. This is from Random Crypto Pal. We got a good little meme here. We got XRP driving its minivan here, coming across, seeing a lower to the ground Corvette, and just plows right over the top of it. XRP will run over Bitcoin. And also bullish, Trump's crypto and AI czar, David Sachs, said what Bitcoin offers is a different kind of currency. It's not backed by the government, it's backed by math. Now, this is a quite long video, so we're not going to watch that here, but I'll go ahead and share this out there. If you want to take a listen to this video, it is rather intriguing. You can give me a follow here on X. You can find me at Win with Ryan or at Real Win with Ryan on X. And speaking of this purchase from Elon Musk, look what Elon literally just tweeted while I was making this video. Scam Altman, Elon Musk.
You make a lot of money, do you?
No. I paid enough for health insurance. I have no equity in OpenAI.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. You need a lawyer.
I need a what?
You need a lawyer or an agent.
I'm doing this because I love it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And as we know, that is an absolute lie because he's trying to take it for profit. He's driving around in multi-million-dollar cars, and Elon Musk is calling him out. So let's talk about that announcement today. XRP in focus as Ripple targets Portugal's crypto ecosystem in the latest partnership. Unicambio's corporate customers can move funds and settle payments in minutes using the service, which Ripple said was the first foray into the Portuguese market. Portugal has developed a thriving crypto ecosystem, so we are delighted to open our payment solutions to partners there, said Casey Craddock, Managing Director of UK and Europe at Ripple. By connecting our payment networks in Portugal and Brazil, we are facilitating faster, more cost-effective cross-border payments while strengthening the economic bridge between these two major markets. Ripple Payments use the XRP Ledger, where users can send and receive different currencies, including fiat money and crypto assets, through a network of financial institutions by using the XRP token. So another international partnership with banking for XRP. Let me know how bullish you are on the continued growth of partnerships down in the comments. Hey, bull runners, are you feeling FOMO about this bull run without the right financial support? We're here to change that. We're not just about funding, we're about growing your business together. Whether you're investing in crypto, kicking off a new startup, managing your existing business, or looking to expand, we have personalized funding that meets your exact needs. Imagine starting your business or getting capital to invest $100,000 to $250,000 at 0% interest. That's not a dream, it's what we do. We've helped countless entrepreneurs like you with 0% interest funding without needing personal funds, income verification, or collateral. With just a 680 credit score, you qualify. We understand that your business can't wait, so take advantage of our quick funding approach. We look beyond the credit score with inclusive approval process that sees the big picture of your business or investment potential. Our flexible repayments are tailored to match your business cycles, ensuring you can manage repayments without strain. With access to our extensive lending network of over 5,000 options, we're committed to finding the perfect match for your business or investing needs. Plus, you'll have our dedicated team by your side, guiding you through every step of the funding journey. Whether it's buying crypto, hiring new employees, or launching a new product, we're committed to your success. Click the link to connect with our expert advisors and secure your business's future now. All right, Web3 Focus campaign aims to catapult DePIN into mainstream. Now, we've been covering DePIN for quite some time, but you can even see here our top analyst, Curious Jay, over at Altcoin Pro wrote this back in December of 2024. Breaking Van Eck makes bold $2.5 million into Solana DePIN. His personal thoughts here on this was the fact that this could be the beginning of a major DePIN narrative breakout with a giant like Van Eck backing it. Expect increased attention on related projects. DePIN aims to decentralize physical infrastructure. Think Helium, but for more use cases. To stay ahead, we've compiled a watch list of key DePIN tokens to keep your eye on. If you would like to get access to that watch list, head over to www.bullrunners.com, bullrunners.com, and get yourself access to Altcoin Pro today. We'll have more details at the very end of this video. A token-backed campaign encouraging users to interact with decentralized infrastructure through real-world tasks is accelerating DePIN's mainstream adoption. The DePIN sector experienced significant growth in 2024, with its market cap surging 132%, surpassing $40 billion. The rise is fueled by DePIN's ability to generate tangible value through everyday devices and decentralized service, moving Web3 beyond speculative products like meme coin. Despite this expansion, mass adoption remains a challenge. To compete with traditional Web2 infrastructure, DePIN must attract a broader user base and reach an industry-grade scale. Many of these projects rely on incentives to drive adoption, but rather than traditional airdrops for passive engagement, users seek projects with real-world value. Sustainable adoption depends on meaningful on-chain rewards that encourage impactful contributions to the network, Web3 powered real-world outcomes. So the campaign to bring DePIN to mainstream, we have Peak, a layer 1 blockchain tailor-made for DePIN. It's taking an impact-driven approach to integrating DePIN into mainstream with a large-scale campaign called Get Real. Unlike conventional incentive programs that focus solely on on-chain matters, the campaign encourages users to interact with and contribute to real-world dApps on Peak, making real impact via on-chain quests. Participants complete real-world tasks such as connecting electronic devices, providing the bandwidth for cybersecurity networks, or tracking agricultural produce on-chain. Instead of passive engagements, users contribute directly to the expansion of the network by deploying devices, contributing data, and engaging with DePIN services. To incentivize involvement, Peak has allocated 210 million Peak tokens, or 5% of the total supply, to launch the campaign's rewards pool. And here you can see their advertisement for Get Real. To make participation more accessible, the campaign structures tasks into clear quest system. Each is linked to a specific DePIN's project. Users can contribute navigation data to decentralized mapping applications, measure environmental factors like noise pollution, track farm produces on-chain, or connect smart devices. Besides generating rewards for participants, these activities introduce them to the blockchain-powered solutions while strengthening the DePIN ecosystem through real-world adoption. Spanning 12 months, the Get Real campaign features seasonal stages to keep participation dynamic. As participants climb the ranks, they can earn both native Peak tokens and additional rewards from DePIN projects. After engaging over 140,000 participants in the preseason, the first season will run through February. Future distributions will be adjusted based on engagement. Mobilizing the community to join DePINs, the Get Real campaign just launched 3 months ago after Peak's official mainnet launch, before which some 50 applications across 21 industries were already building on the network. Around the launch, Peak introduced its DePIN Enterprise Adoption Program to help projects build demand among enterprise. While the initiative focused on enterprise adoption, Get Real targets the supply side of mobilizing the community to join DePINs. By actively incentivizing participation, Peak strengthens its position as a key player in the DePIN space and the backbone of the machine economy. And here's the DePIN industry map. You have energy, environment, navigation, consumer, mobility, agriculture, F&B, telecoms, gaming, weather, cybersecurity, aviation, smart home, fashion, cloud, AI, health, privacy, data storage, compute, delivery, and robotics. As the DePIN sector evolves, Get Real campaigns will be the test whether blockchain technologies can scale beyond digital transactions and integrate into everyday infrastructure. Long-term success will depend on sustained innovation and the ability to attract mainstream users to decentralized systems. Checking back in on XRP's price, currently sitting at $2.42. This is on the daily chart. Let's have a look here on the weekly chart. This was something that we've been talking about actually for about 3 weeks now. The fact that we had gotten to the elevated level of 100 on the short-term trend cycle called the Shaft trend cycle. This had reached a peak and it did need to cool off to the downside. Now, we are in a bullish posture scenario, so we didn't have the crazy drop back down to the dollar levels or anything like that. It did just drop back to a support level here at the $2.30. Obviously, we had the crazy spike down, but what's really interesting, when you take a look at this crazy spike down, if we look at the 3-week chart here, it hit exactly off the 10 exponential moving average and then immediately recovered back to the top. So this is really positive because we've still maintained that 10 exponential moving average on the 3-week charts. After that giant candle or wick to the downside, we are even still maintaining the 10 exponential moving average on the 1-week chart. And we are currently still holding the 30 exponential moving average on the 3-day chart. So we have 1 day, 2 hours left in this 3-day candle. We still have 6 days left in the weekly candle. We need to see a nice recovery. As we can see here, our slow momentum wave has nearly reset to 0, so we could see another pump to the upside. As we can see, last time we got to 100, it had to reset itself on the 3-day charts. It zeroed out, and then it started making its next move to the upside. That's when we went from $2.27 all the way up to our new all-time high of $3.40. Now, our bullish momentum was still significantly on the upside. We have started to drop to the downside, unfortunately. And like we covered in the beginning of the video, the daily has actually gone into bearish territory on the bullish bearish indicator. When we take a look at the 12 hours, it is starting to curl back to the upside. And when we look at the 4-hour chart, it's just about to cross back over that 0 line, potentially signaling the bullish charge to the upside. However, last time we did this, it did just barely break above to bullish. That was right before we had a significant breakdown. But that was in correlation with the fact that our 4-hour short-term momentum was also peaking and needed to reset to the downside. And unfortunately, it had a really nasty drop. This was also in correlation with the fact that Trump was announcing tariffs on Canada and Mexico. So that shocked the entire market in general, crypto and traditional markets. We have since recovered up into this nice support level. You can see there's a lot of buyer activity in this level between $2.33 and $2.20, all the way back from January 8th, where we had the pump out of. It came back and really got significant in this level. This is on the 4-hour chart. You can see bodies closing in here. The wick just went to the downside quickly, but the bodies recovered back into this level. We also came back, retested this again on February 6th. And now, as of recently, we just tapped it again on February 9th. We're trying to make our way out. The real important thing here is that our moving averages, the 10 exponential moving average, crossed back above the 30 and the 50, giving us the opportunity to get back into bullish posture. Because you can see, ever since we dropped right here, the 10, the 30, the 50, they were in bearish posture here ever since January 31st. And that whole time we have been in a slow grind. Now, the moving averages are starting to come together with this consolidation to the side. But at the same time, there's even a potential bearish flag starting to form right here. We won't talk about that because we're just going to hope it's bullish to the upside right now. But you can see what I'm talking about. Last time it got bearish with the moving averages, 10, 30, 50 like this, it continued to drop. Once we flip back to the bullish side, 10, 30, 50 as the bullish posture, it did retest this little area here. And then it really started its move to the upside. So when we take a look here on the daily, we can see the 10 has crossed the 30 and the 50. But the 30 has not crossed the 50 yet. So we are not technically bearish on the daily, which is very positive. We can see a rally if we can get these next couple of days to rally above the 30 exponential moving average, which gets us to about $2.70. We then could see that rally back to the new all-time high, the $3.50 levels, what we're waiting for next.
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, this is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses through the link below. But I'm not going to talk all about that in this video because we have a lot to cover. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers, because we have a lot to cover with you over the next few minutes in this video to help you become the first millionaire in your family tree. If that's a goal of yours, our goal is to help 1,000 members set their portfolio up for life this month. And you can get started through the link in the description below right now, or you can go to bullrunners.com to take advantage of the bonuses we're giving you before they expire. We have about 200 members right now, and we literally just launched like less than 5 days ago at the time of making this video. Everyone is loving the community. They're loving the education. They're getting access to real-time altcoin picks first before we ever make videos about them. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.